Here I'm talking and I didn't even have my mic on. Hey, how you doing, Jeff? Um, what I was saying was, hey, how's it going, Pierre? I was running late, so I had to rush over here. so uh, I was running around like nuts trying to get everything ready. It's one of the
Here
things
I'm
is
talking and I didn't even have my mic
oh
on.
wait a
Hey,
minute,
how you
let
doing,
me
Jeff?
turn this volume off here on the YouTube. Get the chat up. Alrighty. Hey, Lone, how's it going? Yeah, like I said, yeah, I had it off. I always do that so it's not too noisy when I mess around because this mic picks up like everything. So, all right, let's like I said, I'm gonna do some racing. I was gonna start off with one of the Sega titles, but I thought I'd go ahead and let me get to the game screen here. Oh, there we go. And that should be. Which one is what? That should be it. That one. Yeah. Okay. There we are. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Rush. Is what I wanted to play. Let me get the controller connected here. Can't remember where it's at down here. Unless I passed it up, which could have been a possibility. Yeah, I did. So they're wondering what them unsupported folders are. Them are folders I made up. I haven't stuck anything in yet. And there it is. Rush 2049. So I figured I'd play first. Hey, Des, how you doing, man? Hey, how you doing, Junebug? You guys let me know how the volume is. It sounds loud in my headset, so it's kind of hard to tell how it sounds to you guys. Oh yeah, they lowered quite a bit. Des, they were cheap as hell. Yeah, and we've talked about on here. It's a damn shame because it's a good system, but I actually, I had got rid of my original and I picked this one up at a store. I think it was, but it was in great shape. So I picked it up. It was about, I think it was $149 when I picked it up. And then I just got that GDM EMU mod for it, putting on games and that. So man, it's been well worth it. Is it very loud? Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's so loud. All right, did that tell me if that made it any better? Yeah, I got it probably about a year ago. I'm doing good, June Bug, but how about yourself? Jeff haven't been getting over there getting you sick, has he? Oh, is it down really low? Well, I don't know if it's let's see. And then when the hell did the audio go? Huh. Hold on a second. That was weird. Yeah, it's just like the audio just cut out. Let me see there on here. Let me check on. I'm telling you, on this OBS, it's a pain in the damn ass on this thing. It should be this. That is. It should be canceled. This should. Okay. That should be what it is. Is it still no sound on it, or? I should have known. Like I said, I should have known because when I got done, it felt I was like, I got everything set up because it was giving me problems, and then, oh, okay, wait a minute, maybe this is what it is. Okay, for some reason this it turned itself off on this, so let me see if that straightens it up. I still can't hear anything. I'm not picking up anything either. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm about to throw OBS out the window. I mean, it's a great program, but boy, I tell you what, when it gives you problems, it gives you problems. And then, before I came on, it was all set. Everything was working. The sound was great. I was doing recordings, making sure everything was okay. And then all of a sudden now, and I even left it. I left it running in its setup, so I wouldn't have any problems with it. But apparently, that didn't do anything for it. Okay. Yeah, it's totally not doing anything for me. I don't know what the hell happened. Let me try to set this up straight, see how it works. All right, everybody, if you don't mind, hold on a second. Oh, he's down in Dominican Republic. Nice. Let me get rid of it. Bring it back. Okay, we're going to do window capture. We're going to do OK utility. Do the beta. Okay. And it's not working at all. And I don't see why. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I might have to shut the stream down, unfortunately, because like I said, it was all working perfectly. I had it all set up. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. I just wasn't wish it wasn't so damn finicky. It pisses me off. Like I said, it just gets to be a pain in the ass with it. It's like, whenever I change, but like I said, this time I just left it running because I wanted to make sure nothing happened to it. and I'll be damned if it's acting up. All right, let me. There's only a couple things I can check real quick, but I don't know if any of it's going to make a difference. Hmm. Oh, damn it. Makes me sad. He said, I don't know why it does that. Only other thing I could do, and I don't know if this will do it here. Let's see. Go back to me. All right, I'm gonna try this. Just gonna run this in OBS instead of running in Elgato. I don't know if that's gonna make it work, but it's the only thing I can think of. All right, let's see. I gotta keep my blood pressure down, so I'm trying not to get as pissed as I would have when I was younger. Okay. Elgato. Not hearing anything on that either. Let's go back to the audio mix. Yep, still nothing. Yeah, I have no. There's something. I'm taking it. It's something between. I don't know if it's the OBS between OBS and the Elgato, or exactly what it is. But I'm not sure why it all of a sudden loses audio. Because I go through this every stream. I have to change the audio because it messes up, and that's why even before the stream, I was here 2 hours before the stream, and that whole 2 hours was me messing around, making sure the sound worked, and it wouldn't even do anything. I'm not exactly sure what goes on with it.
3, 2, 1, rush!
'Cause it's like you guys can't see it, but it's showing like the bar on my volume is working for the video capture. Let me see if this is monitors back off. Oh, wait a minute, this is off again. And see, this thing turns off for whatever reason. It doesn't even seem to be doing anything though, but usually that's one of the problems, but it's not even affecting me. Oh, is audio back now? Now the only thing is I can't hear it. All right, I turned it down a little bit. Tell me if it affected it. Oh, the camera? Okay, hold on. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. That's because I need to. Yeah, I gotta move this up. Okay. Yeah, it was just because the where the it was the put that new thing for the gameplay. It went up above my picture in Elgato, so it was layered up over it. All right, so this is. That should be me. Should be that. That one. That. That should be me. I don't understand why that's not. That should be all. Jesus, that was my controller vibrating. It scared the hell out of me. All right, let's see. Now, so my camera. Now, the only thing is now I can't hear crap. So let me see if I can fix that. But not the right setting. All right, so. Okay, now I can hear. Now, I mean, how's it sound to you guys? I can hear it now, so it doesn't sound too loud in my headset. Get back and start this over. Okay, that's good. Hey, Sabater. Well, after you mentioned it, let me turn this up a little bit. Audio mixer. Is it still low? Yeah, after you mentioned this game, Sabater, you made me remember how fun it was, so I decided to do this one first. Do they all have? Oh, yeah, they do all have wings. I wasn't sure if it was just the rocket car or that one. Probably. You know what? I should start over again. All right, here we go. This is another game I haven't. Well, most of these games I haven't played for over 20 years, so don't be surprised if my skill kind of suck on them. I'm waiting to see how I do on Daytona then, because the controls are so touchy. I can't remember all the shortcuts in that on here. I just seen one go by.
Final lap.
Yeah, I gotta watch this controller because sometimes I'm hitting the brake button when I don't realize it. Oh, gotta watch when you land. Oops. Ah, better than last place. Though my car blows up. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it still looks decent. Yeah, I mean, I'm still impressed on how good it looked back then. And like you said, and now. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played battle mode, Saviner. I'm not sure on that. Let's see. Hit the little button. But yeah, I figured I'd do Rush first because, like I said, Saviner mentioned it, and I was like, damn, he's right. That was a good game. So, oh, I tried that one. You told me about two Saviner. The called it something worm or whatever. I think test drive I did. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what. Okay, yeah. That's the part I remember was the 24-hour part. Yes, yes, Lo. That's what it means. Right around when we get our backpacks and our hover cars. The other stuff they promised us that never came true. Yeah, I don't know how either. I played. I got to on the call the whatever the hell worm or whatever it is. I got to uh, if you remember this part, Saturday, I got to where there was a tree with a big gem in it and a heart came out of it. Well, I don't know. There was something in the gem, I think. All right, what was I going to go do next? Sorry, I got oh, Sega Rally 2. I just love this game. Yeah, yeah, I forgot all about the 24-hour Le Mans too. I mean, I'm all for making it realistic, but oh, shit. Um, God, I'm trying to remember who it is now. I did when I was listening to it, and I forgot who it was. Um, Crap. Yeah, I can't remember who it was now, but yes, I did. I did recognize the voice as soon as I heard it. Well, it was somebody from Star Trek, wasn't it? Damn, I can't remember. And I just played it yesterday. Uh, we'll do arcade on this. This ought to be fun because, like I said, I haven't. I remember this one was touchy controllers. Yeah, Sulu. That's what it was. Okay. I want the. What am I looking for? The Subaru. Yeah, there it is. Now, why am I looking for a Subaru? Just because I want to. All right. Don't be judgmental. Actually, I used to have a Subaru. I love that damn car.
Three, two, one, go! 200, easy left. In gravel.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of letting off the
Easy left.
when you go on here, or you'll fishtail like nuts.
200, long, easy left. Water. 150, cross, press, jump. Water. Checkpoint. 100, medium right, medium left.
Uh oh.
Oh no!
Oh no. That's right. No, no.
150, cross, press, jump. Water. 150, easy right. 150, long, easy left, maybe.
I can't remember what the name of this game, the one game is on. It's on the PlayStation. I think it was came out back on the 3, I think. But man, I love that game. Um, it was something Mud, or I don't know if it was Mud Runners or something to that effect. But man, the physics in it was fantastic, and so was the mud effects.
2, 1, go!
You get that shit flung up on your windshield and that.
100, easy left. Narrow. Bridge. 100, easy left. Maybe. 150, cross. Stay right.
Uh oh. Sorry guys,
Stay right.
didn't mean to scare you.
150, easy left. 100, medium right. 150, in gravel.
Uh oh. Oh, I gotta run out of time.
70.
I think I damaged something on the car, if it's possible, because the car was acting goofy. Wasn't picking up speed. I will go on there again. Like I said, it is letting off the gas sometimes in that because it wants to fishtail easy.
1, go! 200, easy left. In gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200,
Spearing the birds.
Checkpoint. 100, medium right, medium left.
Oh, got to get back on the track there.
Easy right. Oh! 150, long, easy left, medium. Oh! 200.
Damn, worse on this lap than it was the other one. Uh-oh. I don't even think I'm going to make it back. Nope. Yeah, Subarus are great cars. They're very dependable. I had mine for a while. Great in the snow. Just a good running car. I think I put I think I had 140, about 140,000 or so on it. Man, you could it still was holding up really good. Still rode nice and everything. My I had an Impala. That was a 2016. I think it was 2016. I put 100 and some on that, and that thing rode nice as hell too. That was a good car. First time I ever owned a Impala, and it was when they changed the style of them, and it was actually pretty nice.
Three, two, one, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200, long, medium left. 150, fresh, jump.
Uh-oh.
Checkpoint. 100, medium right, medium left. 150,
Get off track, birds.
fresh, jump. 150, easy right.
I got bogged down there for a minute. I don't know why.
150, long, easy left, medium.
There it goes again. It's like it's having trouble picking up speed.
200, long, easy left, medium. In tarmac.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that is when it does it. Alrighty. Game over, yeah. I gotta go again on this damn thing. Let me think. I doubt the car's gonna help me up that much, but I think it's more by driving than it is the car.
3, 2, 1, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200, long, medium left. 150,
Oh,
fresh, jump. 1. Checkpoint.
off-road.
100, medium right, medium left.
Man, it's supposed to be a rally anyway, so
150,
being off-road should be a common occurrence. I was these guys, I'd be scared as shit to see me coming down the track, though. I'm driving all over the damn place.
200. Long, easy left. Maybe. In tarmac.
I don't know. This car is moving pretty good, though. Oh, there it goes, though. Bogging down.
Three, two, one, go!
As I said, I don't know if that bogging down is because, as you can hear, I'm bumping my ass in a lot.
Easy left.
So I don't know if that's affected me.
100. Easy left. Maybe. One dip. Caution. Chain right. One dip. Chain right. One dip. Easy left.
Oh,
100. Medium right. One dip. In gravel. 70. Very long. Easy left. 200. In tarmac. 200. Caution. Hairpin right. Checkpoint. Oh no!
uh-oh.
100. Long. Medium left.
Yeah, I'm like basically, oh crap, that was just me being dumb. But yeah, I'm basically like tapping the steering.
Medium right.
Ah, to see like that, just a little bit, and it's a little too much.
Easy right. 100.
Yeah, it'd be all right if now I gotta just get used to not doing that kind of stuff on it. But yeah, it's very touchy. So if I see that sharp turn coming up, and if I overreact to it, boom, man, I'm always hitting something. Let's see what else we got here. Be easier for me to switch if I could put my Dreamcast up on the desk instead of having it way over here. But like I said, the fan on it's so freaking loud. Yeah, I got to do that. Let's see. Oh, looks like I don't know what happened to it. This happens sometimes with this GDMU. Sometimes when you're switching, it can have a hiccup. Start it back over again. I might have a fix for that though. I found a place that has fans for this system, and it makes it whisper quiet supposedly. So, because that's the thing is my disk drive is loud, but now it's gone because the GDMU. But now my fan's loud as hell, and like I said, I can't have it up on the desk because it's freaking loud. And not it doesn't roar or nothing like that. It's just the speed of it. It's enough to hear it that it comes across the mic. Hell, I think it comes across even where it's at. So we're gonna go ahead and play another one that's pretty touchy on the thing on the controls from what I remember, and that's Daytona. There she is. Doo, doo, doo. Can't remember which. There's no. I have a memory card, but it doesn't have a battery. But I can't remember which one gets me past this. Come on. Let's go. I don't know if it's just a timing thing or. And the reason I can't do anything with my VMU is it's Japanese. And you can't change the language. And I don't know how to speak any Japanese, so. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was it took a bit to get by it, but geez, I don't know why it takes so long. It's like it wants to fight you and make you do it. Okay. And I think this is the only game that does it, too. Yeah, the only thing I did with this one is make sure it worked, but yeah, I hadn't drove it or yet anything yet. Oh boy. Oh, it's like to be like I'm on the like I'm a hood ornament. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Final lap. I got to get past some of these dummies. If I can drive. Oh, shit. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that happened on that, too. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's just all of a sudden it starts bogging down. Yeah, Daytona's a great game. 10th. Horrible. Hell yeah, we retry it. Tearing up cones. Yeah, see, there it goes. I wonder if that's my controller. Yeah, let me do a test on this thing. I'm gonna put my my original controller on there and see how that works. Unhook this real quick. We're gonna go old school. See how that works out. All right. There we go. I just like the other one because it works for my big hands, but the Dreamcast will work for the controller will work for this. All right, let's.
Three, two, one, go!
Trying to get the view switched over. It's a pain in the ass because I'm all over the place while I'm trying to do it. And it's not really hard to do. All you gotta do is hit the D-pad up. Oh. Had to bump that guy out of my way. Man, I almost didn't make it. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it. Almost. Oh, I did make it. No, I didn't. Did I make it? No, I did get it. Yeah. Woohoo. Shoot, that came close.
You place 7.
Hey, I'm happy with that. Could have been worse. If it might be that other controller. I don't know why it was hesitating, but yeah, it does look great. I'm pretty impressed. Let's get one more race out of this one. Just because Daytona's so fun.
3, 2, 1, go!
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Oh. Got guys flipping out all over the place. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Giant went all the hell in the handbasket there. Hopefully I can make it. Final lap. Oh, geez, I'm already getting the warning. Oh, no. I got it. Made it. Just barely. Woo.
You place 9th.
Ninth? God damn it, I thought I'd done better than the last time. I call shenanigans. Let's what's we got here? Thing is, there's all kinds of driving games on here. I can't remember if I got F1 down on here too. I gotta watch my position and make sure I don't block a Larmo. Try to get it to zoom in here. There's a part of me that wants to include Crazy Taxi in the driving games, which I mean it is, but we've already done Crazy Taxi. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's another game, Jeff, that I found didn't work. Is that Hidden and Dangerous? It won't load up. I mean, it loads up part of the way, and then all of a sudden it just stops. I don't know what the hell the problem is with that. We did Sega Rally. Oh, okay. Here's some. These are ones I liked when I had first got to Dreamcast. Was the Tokyo Extreme Racing. Now, if I can't remember if this game, if this one involved a lot of drifting on it. Yeah, you can see it's made by Crave. At least I can see my. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the at least I can see the stuff that comes up from each of the games on here, and the VMU, and it doesn't show up in Japanese. Let's see. Let's do a quick race. I would do demo car. I can't even remember what they mean, but all right. Do red. Do that. Shift assist on. Yep. I take it that's automatic. I mean. That blanket is them wanting to race you. Oh, I had to hit the wrong button there. That's how you do it, is you just drive through the streets of Tokyo and then you flash your lights at whoever you want to race, or they'll flash their lights at you. Oh, my driving sucks. Gotta get myself under control here. Oh crap! I stood there, was staring right at it while I ran into it. I was like, "Wow, does that go all the way across?" Or well, apparently it did. Oh jeez. Yeah, I lost. Might be because I was hitting everything. All right, let's retry it. Because why not? And I just did the same thing I did before. Well, they gave me a draw on it. That was nice of them. Instead of just telling me I sucked. The other guy's probably pissed because I was the one that wrecked. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you could play this game online. Well, I mean, you could back in the day. Oh, yeah, he's getting far up ahead of me. If he gets too far ahead of you, then boom, you're done. We'll try it one more time. Oh, I was trying to use D-pad, but I guess you can't use it. Just gotta keep my head on my ass and try to beat him. I just try to not do mistakes like that. Oh shit, or ones like that, which I did it there before. So, because if I'd have kept going, if I would have kept from doing any bumping or that, you get far enough ahead of them, you win because you're ahead of them. But I'm bouncing off the walls like a. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch back up to him. That one was my fault. If I'd have not bumped around, I was up ahead of him. I was actually probably to a point where I would have got far enough, I'd have won. But like I said, you go through when you're doing the regular races. You just drive around, and then when you see somebody you want, you just flash your lights at them, and then you race them. But yeah, I thought to me they're pretty good racing games. I always liked them. Um, it's kind of tough. Probably Sega Rally because I love Daytona. The Tokyo Extreme ones, I love them too. But I think I used to play the Rally the most. Um, just because of the varied tracks and everything. It was just one of my favorites. But like I said, Daytona I used to play the hell out of too, and them extreme Tokyo racers I used to play. Let's see. I've got Speed Devil Online. I think I got the. Hopefully, I put the other one on too, or oh no, it's ready to go in one of these folders. I keep forgetting I got I hadn't filled all the folders up yet. I think I have. Well, I have 80 folders here, but I think I've got enough for another 10 or 15 folders. So yeah, I've got almost 90 some downloaded already. Uh, Damn, that's just, I would like to do Speed Devils. I can't believe I didn't get I did the online one first. That's not going to do us any good right now. Trying to remember what else. Because yeah, I hear I don't have any that I didn't. Well, I think I downloaded, but I haven't put it in a folder as F1. I got a couple of them too. Oh, there's Sega GT. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, say the thing about Daytona, it's just a good pick up and play game. Doesn't take much to get into it. You just play it. This is one if you want to get more into simulation, kind of like Gran Turismo or what's Xbox's Horizon uh, Forza, excuse me, Forza Racing. Let's do single track. Hell yeah, we'll do easy class. Um, we'll do Suzuki. Hell yeah, automatic. Uh, let's do grip. I'll have to mess around with it before I get into drift. The only thing I haven't tried with this since I put the GDEMU in this is the putting it on the my big TV. Let's get to the actual race. Now we got to actually race with other people. No, I don't see anybody. Uh-oh. Scared myself. Apparently, them guys suck worse than I do because I don't see them. I mean, it's showing us that we're 1 out of 6, but I know we picked easy, but I mean, for Christ's sakes. That last lap, was it? Yeah. Geez, we smoked the shit out of them guys. God, look, I mean, they're still running. I guess easy is you could, like, whip the shit out of everybody. Yeah, for a challenge, you're going to have to pick something higher than that. I mean, for Christ. I don't mind winning, but, I mean, don't hand it to me. All right, so there we go. I figured I'd stream by at least an hour and that, but wanted to get some good racing in. Let's put this up here. At least the music's good. Get this to full screen here. Turn my Dreamcast off there. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to get that fan to put in there. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do Shenmue for its own stream. Um, of course that'll take us a bit to get through that. But yeah, I'll do one of them. One, it'll be like something I do. Um, every so often I'll do the rest of it or whatever. Or who knows with me though? If I get into it, then the next thing you know, I could be me back this camera off a little bit here. Oh, I think I have to do it with just yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't do it with the C thing. You got to do it with just the one. Yeah. Just remember, that's not me making a loser to anybody. That's just making my camera go back and forth. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. There's quite a few of them I like to do. It's like I said, that one Sabater talked about the cult of the something called of the something worm or whatever. But that one I'm pretty interested in seeing, having that as a stream. The only thing is especially with Shenmue and that, I'm going to have to get me another card here sooner or later because I need to put it on a memory card. Even if I just get a memory card without the VMU screen on it, but yeah, I can't do anything with the Japanese one unless I get a battery for it. But then I can't. I don't even know where in the hell I'm going through in the menu and that. So that's the one thing I got. That's the one thing I got stuck on loan sent them the machines. Man, I I don't know what it was, but when I found them out in in the game and that, I got so damn hooked into them. I had to have everything. Man, it was like It was like Pokemon balls. I had to have I had to collect them all. So, but yeah, that was Shimu was just. It was such a unique game, and it was hard to explain to anybody unless they just if they got into it too. But yeah, it was just a great game. Just I started playing it, man. I needed to play it, and as soon as Two came out, damn well I was going to pick that up. So that's the three I didn't know about. I mean, I knew that it was out, Salvador, but I wasn't sure what people thought of it. I didn't know if it was as good as one and two, or But yeah, that's they. I have Shibu on Xbox. I have one and two on that. Um, they brought it, but I never did get to play it. But I did have it. But yeah, it just oh yeah, they were great for their time. That was the thing about a lot of the Dreamcast games. It was just some of them were just you know that great for coming out on this system. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about three. I haven't even seen reviews for it. Anybody doing any gameplay of it or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not sure what people think of it. But I mean, if it's halfway decent, I'll play it. What the hell? I mean, like I said, I liked one and two. So, um, but I mean, you know, there's so many games on here I'll get to. Yeah, because I'll do like something like this racing thing. I'll do that. I'll do fighting, things like that. But then also I'll do just single title games, certain ones, where we go from the start to the finish, depending on what they are, because, not every game takes, forever to get through it. But, like Shenmue and that, that's just, that's to me a nice, relaxing, fun game to play, and hopefully people watching it likes it too. And it's just like when you got people that do some of the longer games like Resident Evil, stuff like that. If the game, if maybe they don't want to play, but they want to see somebody play through it. That yeah, I believe you. Like I said, I enjoyed what I ran through on it, Sabater. Uh, it it surprised me because I'm like, I don't know how I didn't know about this game. I mean, I probably did. I just never played it, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just it has a feel about it. Kind of hard to explain, but it was just something I enjoyed, and that's why I like to have that as a game that I play through on too. Um, but that's too like um, the uh, the tennis. I love to play virtual tennis on here. The fishing. I don't have the fishing controller, which I'm going to see about getting. But I love the fishing games on there. So there's quite a few games to go that we'll be able to go through or whatever. Because that's with doing this. I mean, also playing the some Turbo Graphics, some NES, some Super NES, things of that nature. My Nintendo 64, which I've been picking up original cartridges because I was gonna get the analog 3D, and then when they delayed it a couple times, I said piss on it and didn't get it, and I did because I guess I just didn't have the patience to wait. And I've been waiting for that M64, but man, them guys, I don't know what the hell they're doing because they were coming out when analog was delaying, and they were making it like, oh, we're going to come out, and I thought they were might come out around Christmas time, and and if you look, they haven't said anything new about it yet either. I know they were at, I think they were at CES, but I don't think they might have showed it behind closed doors, but there wasn't much. You go and you can't find a lot of videos about it or whatever. So, oh yeah, that'd be great on the Switch, Jeff. It would be. They should do that. Actually, I'm surprised they did. That's Oh, I don't know if you heard Jeff. Um, I guess Crosswinds the physical is going to be on a a regular game disc, not on I mean regular cartridge. It's not going to be the key card. I had just seen a thing about that, so that's cool. A lot of people don't want to mess around with the key cards. Yeah, I don't know either. If I'm not mistaken, though, there was somebody that used the fishing controller for another game. I just can't remember what it was. It's not that it was made for it; they just used it for it. You know how guys are. They go, oh shit, I wonder if I can do this. So, but yeah, I've got one too in the marine fishing too as well. And then I think I got another fishing game that's by somebody else. Yeah, Codename Veronica. Yeah, I'll definitely play that one too. Um, there was it was funny was I don't know if you remember the games Carrier and I think it's Blue Stinger. Um, they were they came out. I think they came out early on the Dreamcast, and the only thing is about them is man, they're slow as shit. So, um, you got to stick. Well, you already got it and everything for it already digital. So yeah, there's no because that's when the hell is that? It's still not going to be out for what another 2 months or so. The physical. So yeah, you'd have had to wait a long time to get that. That's the only thing I didn't understand is why it took so damn long to bring the physical out. I hate when they do that shit because they make you, oh, well, here, why don't you wait? And it's like, no, I want it now. I don't want to wait. Yeah, that's it with some games. I don't have patience to wait on it. Yeah, that's I showed on there. I have Devils Online, and I have the other Speed Devils. I like them games too. It's just that of course, I guess can't play the Speed Devils Online, but I forgot to. I think it's downloaded if I'm not mistaken. It's just that I forgot to put it in a folder. I can actually tell you which ones I've still got to go. Um, I've got Tony Hawk's Pro 2. I got Worms Party Worm Armageddon. I've got World Series Baseball. I have the Shenmues and all their. There's 4 discs on that, so I've got that. Yeah, I've got the Speed Devils, so I have the regular one. Still waiting to go in the folder. I've got tennis. I got Seaman. I got Rippin' Riders, Sea Bass Fishing 2, Sega Marine, Star Wars Episode 1, Sega Bass Fishing, South Park, Ready to Rumble. I got Ready to Rumble 2, I think, is on the machine. I got it in the folder. Nightmare Creatures 2, Real Fit. That's the other one, Real Fishing. I got Cubert, and then I've got the Skies of Arcadia. And see, I've got King of Fighters, The Dream Match, Last Blade, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So them are the other ones I've got that has to go into folders. Now I'd seen Ooga Booga on there, but yeah, I was going to ask somebody about that. Yeah, I like the Ready to Rumbles, Jeff. They're kind of fun. But I can't remember Ooga Booga. Jeff, is that any good? Yeah, I can't remember if the F1s were any good, Salvador, or not. There's two. There's Chef's Love Shack, and then I think the other one is South Park Rally Racing or something like that. Yep, real fishing. Yep. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, Salvador. I seen it was there as soon as I seen fishing. I went and put it in my downloaded it. Yeah, there it was there. So that's like I said, I picked a lot of the ones I had because I think I told you I at the time I had my Dreamcast. I think when I got rid of it, I had 50 or 60 disc for it. And so I made a lot of what I put on there was what I had. And then, but there was other ones I wanted or had heard of or whatever. So I'm not sure out of the 303 or whatever there is I'm going to have, but I should have, quite a few, I'm sure. Because like I said, I'm at, well, I have 80 folders made and I think I still got 6 more to fill. So I'll go up to almost 100, and I still have other ones that I'm thinking about downloading or checking with people and tell me what they think on it. Like Salvador did. I mean, he suggested it. Stuff that he liked. I tried it and it was pretty good. So, and that's the thing, about it is I'm not, I don't, it's hard for me to be a game snob. It's only like ones I just directly know sucked, and I was, ooh, you know, if I played it and it sucked, then I don't really have much to do with it. But the ones I didn't play or didn't have a chance to, I'll give anything a chance. And the thing about this is, I mean, let's be honest. I'm not paying for it. I mean, so I just download and stick it on there, and if it works, it works. And if I like it, that's, uh, you know, it does. If it takes up space on the thing, I really don't care, because I don't even know technically how much space I've even used. I have a 512 megabyte gigabyte card in there, and I damn well know maybe I'll be lucky if I'm even halfway there. Because these games vary in size. Um, it's just, and if you notice, it's just when you download these games, it's just like it is on the Switch. A lot of times, Nintendo's games might be smaller than other games. It's just they whoever whose ever system it is just seems to know way better at how to make a game and not use up as much storage as somebody else does. They can knock out a game that you would be like, wow, that had to have, this that easily had to be a, well, especially for Dreamcast, oh, it's got to be a gig or something like that. And here it's not even close to it. Yeah, that's the thing about the Dreamcast. I've only picked up a few discs, and that's why I didn't have a problem getting this EMU because I didn't have a lot of discs to really begin with because I just I had got rid of my original and I was getting back into it. But man, the damn games are expensive, so I was like, geez, it'll be expensive and take me forever to get a collection going. Yeah, that's what they were. And that's basically they were gigabyte. I think that's where the G came from. They were a gigabyte, and that's why they called them GD-ROMs, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it was just like GameCubes with their discs. It held whatever it held and was a little bit smaller, whatever, so they didn't have to deal with paying that extra. I don't even think it was expensive. I think it might have been another 10 a console if you did DVD. It was something like that. You had to pay the DVD consortium was an extra $10, and I was like, well, shit, I'd have paid $10 if they would have put a DVD on there. But they mostly did it just for trying to keep pirates from, uh, uh, you know, copying the games because it'd be hard as hell on there because it fit that small disc. You couldn't fit anything else in there because that's well, Shenmue. It's 4 disc altogether. I can't remember what Shenmue 2 is. If I have that downloaded yet, I might not have that downloaded yet. We'll see on that one. I think it's 4 discs, but there's another one on there that was like 6 disc. I can't remember what game that is, um, but I've seen that it had like 6. So it's crazy to think we used to have to take discs out and put them in to continue stuff. But that's what you had to do back in the day. So, but anyways, everybody, I don't want to hold you all up, but you probably all got stuff to do. But I appreciate you. You might be right. I can't remember, but you might be right. I'm not sure on that loan. I know there was something funky about it, so you might be right on that. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Got a couple of racing games out. Like I said, sorry about the again, and got to apologize for issues at the beginning of the stream. But like I said, I've been racking my head over that, so I'm gonna have to figure out a fix sooner or later. But what I had to do was just play it on OBS and not through um, the Elgato. Well, using it on OBS, them using it through Elgato, but not using Elgato screen itself because even though I can make it bigger and it's easier for me to play the game because I can use my full monitor space, um, it just it's touchy. Sometimes like I said, up to 2 hours before this stream, it was working. I was messing around with it, making sure everything was fine, and I kept it right where it was at. And then we started the stream up, and boom, it all of a sudden didn't work again. And I don't know what happens to it. I know some of the stuff I look and it's what I had it switch isn't switched anymore, and I don't know why. It's not like I shut it down or anything. And so I don't know if it's just I mean, apparently I'm doing something wrong because there's people that seem to be doing the same damn thing I'm doing and having no problems at it. So I would have to say that might be a fault of me. I just don't know what my fault is. So, but I might just have to just run it through the OBS like I've been doing it, just doing that because that's easier for me to fix if something goes wrong than to try to do it when it's of involving the Elgato on its own and OBS, and trying to do the game capture. screen capture or whatever on it. That seems to be a problem, but we'll work it out sooner or later. But I appreciate y'all sticking through with me on that. But like I said, we'll get to we'll get into fighting games on here, and we'll do the Shenmue and um, the was that Draconis? Was that the name of it? Yeah, Draconis, uh, called to the whatever worm I think it is. But sorry on you'll find out I am terrible on names. Remember in titles, I know half-ass title, the half-ass of the title, or not all it, or I might even have the title wrong. It's just how I am. It's just how I operate. But I just know, hey, I like this game or whatever, and I know exactly what it is. But anyways, we'll do some of them. We'll do some playthroughs on that. We'll do some sports on it. I it's just for the fact that I love some of the sports that were on the Sega Dreamcast. I liked what they did with them. They changed them around. Um, they the especially the football, uh, virtual tennis was a blast. But any of the basketballs, any of the ones they done on it was just at that time, for some of you young people who might not know, it was just revolutionary at the time. We'll get to some of them, but yeah, there's tons of titles to go through. So we'll be fishing days, and we'll do the fishing titles, even though I don't have the fishing controller. Um, but hopefully, maybe I'll have it by then. And but yeah, we'll go through the titles, and there's tons of them to go through, and we'll mix it up and get back and forth on I want to get back to VR, but that's going to be a problem because I can't do the chat feature in my VR because of something Meta did. And until they either straighten that out, or it might be gone forever, who the hell knows? It just makes it hard because I can't read chat while I'm doing the VR without that. But we'll go back to the Turbo Graphics and the Nintendos and all that stuff, and then hopefully we'll get into N64 games one of these days. There's a lot of ones that I have on that I would love to get back and playing. So there's also too, if I mean push comes to shove, I guess I could do N64 off of the Switch. I just don't usually do this. The Switch ain't something I'm gonna do on here, so um, that's why I don't really want to get into that. I'd rather just do it off the original system. Because if you want Switch, go to Go Game Go. He's a guy that I've been going to him for a few years now on his channel, but he was doing Switch. He's on Switch 2 now. Um, if you want to find out about Switch, that's the place to go. Plus, every Wednesday we do Mario Kart. We've been doing racing, the verses. Before that, we were doing the knockout. I think we're going to go back and forth on that, but it just depends. But there's usually about around 12 of us there, and you can come in, and there's up to 24 in some of the races. He'll have a code for you. You can join the game anytime you want to. But yeah, you got them. I always recommend. Oh yeah, that's right. Tomorrow night's Mario Party Jamboree we're going to be doing. Um, so is that 8 o'clock, Jeff? Probably 8 Eastern. It'll be not 7 his time. Um, but there's also I listen to Papa Pete. He does television. He has Hellacious Xbox collection. I listen to DJC. DJC does in television. He also gets into some retro. He does. He's just been doing television a lot because of the television Sprint, but he does TurboGrafx and Nintendo, and whatever the heck he could get his hands on. And the guy's actually entertaining. He does. He's got costumes. He's got goddamn characters all over the place. He's a one man show going doing on there. He's like watching a movie. Yep, 7 p.m. Central tomorrow on Go Game Go. We're going to do Mario Party Jamboree. I'll be in there, and Jeff will be there, and I imagine Lone is going to be playing in that, and whoever else. So that's also other guys to recommend is and television gamer Casey. He does in television since the reason his name is in television gamer. There's a guy to what is Cyrus channel? It's Mega Graphics 64, I think it is. He does a lot of retro too. I think right now is he doing? Can't remember if he's doing 60 Nintendo 64 or if he's on something else now. He also does Turbo Graphics. He's got a super graphics, which is an unusual machine. But yeah, he does a lot of the retro in that too. So, and he's on like weird hours. So, but anyways, always bring them guys up because they're guys I watch. I watch it. Every one of them. I watch them and that. I go to them about every day or every other day, depending on their shows and that. And I watch their shorts and everything. So, great bunch of guys. So there gives you something to do during the day. But anyways, again, I want to thank everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I'll probably, I got the jamboree tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something before the jamboree, like in the afternoon, like 4 o'clock. It just depends if I feel like it. If not, I'll most likely do something Monday. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. We'll, I'll put up whatever I figure out to do. And I hope you all have a good rest of the evening and then a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you all later. Thanks very much.